Hey guys, it's Robyn. Welcome back. Today I'm bringing you the haul that I promised last week. This is again my second time filming this because of technical difficulties. Last time I filmed it there was rain in the background, and for whatever reason my phone decided to pick up on the rain background noise instead of me talking, so it was really hard to hear. So we're going to try this again now that the weather has cleared up. So I did do a rather large haul on August 1st when the fall collection went live. So I got 3 warmers, some laundry stuff, and 3 or 4 bundles of bars. So quite a few different things. So first I'll show you the laundry stuff because it's easy. So this is the Scent Soft and Laundry Liquid in Cloudberry Dreams. Cloudberry Dreams is a really pretty kind of rosy floral type scent. With some berry notes to it as well. It's quite pretty, quite strong. For me, for wax, it's a little bit much for like my home for melting, but for laundry, I think it's perfect. So this will be a nice cool weather floral scent for my laundry. So got those. And I do have a washer whiffs in that scent coming in my September club shipment as well as my half off item. So that will be coming as well. Next up, I did 3 warmers. So 2 of them are already set up in other places. So one is the palette warmer, and it's now at my office at work. This is my office at home. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but this used to be the former homeowner's children's room. So this was a little girl's room at some point. My daughter has the other bedroom in now that we've got the house, but at one point before we owned this house, it was another little girl's room. And so there's decals on the wall and stuff like that. So this is my home office, and my work office is the one that I always film in aside from this room. So that office I have the palette warmer at work. In here I have got the Glisten warmer, and I'll try to show you that a little bit better. There it is. So as you can see, it's a 20-watt bulb, really pretty. So the shiny part around here is kind of a silvery gold, and some of the little flecks down here are shiny and some of them are more like matte finish. And then you've got the clear glass up here. This is only a 20-watt warmer. It's still quite bright. I am finding it performing really well though. And I think it's because even though it's a smaller wattage bulb, it is a short warmer. So there's less distance from the bulb to the dish. So it does still perform really well. So I've been really happy so far with that warmer. The palette warmer at work is also doing great, and I'll insert a video clip I took earlier today of that warmer at the end of this video, because I did take a video of it so that you could see it. I also have a photo of it on my Instagram, northernlightsglow. So head over there and you can check out the photo. Otherwise, stay tuned till the end and I will give you a little video clip of the palette warmer as well as the Polar Panorama. So Polar Panorama is set up in my bedroom. It is beautiful. If you haven't seen it in action, oh my goodness, stay tuned. I did take a video of it just now. Just gorgeous. When I'm in there, I can't stop looking at it. So it is really beautiful and I'm really happy with it. So if you're on the fence on the Polar Panorama warmer, I suggest pulling the trigger. It is beautiful. So next up, I thought we would just go through the bars quickly. I have done scent reviews for the testers, as well as the new 10 scents that are brand new to this catalog. I'll just go through these quickly and let you know what I got and a quick take on it. Just so you kind of have an idea what's going to be coming up in what I've melted this week in the next few, as we go into the fall. So I did get a Barber around the campfire. Beautiful woodsy, wood smoke type scent. Very unique, just sweet enough to make it home, just enough to make it a good home scent. I do plan to mix this. It's really, really nice. And I think with any bakery scent, it'll make it just feel very cozy. Or with like a tree type scent to kind of bring it down a little bit so it's not quite smack you in the face pine. I think this would be nice to melt with it. Autumn Hearth. Spicy. Kind of reminds me of when you walk into like a nice craft store. Like sort of like when you walk into Michael's, but a little bit higher end than that, if that makes sense. You know when you walk into like, oh, I don't know. Like, we have this little shop in town called Vintage Restoration, and this kind of reminds me of what it smells like in the fall. So it's a combination of like spiciness and woodsiness, but like upscale craft store really nice. Very spicy, very October feeling to me. Next we have First Day of Fall. This is Leaves. If you like Bath and Body Works Leaves, this is as close as you're gonna get with Scentsy, I think. It's like apples and leaves, really nice, just a tiny bit spicy in the same way that leaves are spicy. Really like this one. This one reads kind of September to me. Another bar of cashmere and corduroy. I actually got 2 cashmere and corduroys. One is at my office now being melted. I am finding it a touch too strong for my office at work. I try not to blow people away with scents because I do work in an environment where I am with other people and I have clients come into my office. So I try to keep the scents at a lower level, but this is one of my favorites. This I think would be open concept worthy. It does really well in my bedroom. It's doing really well at my office, but again, I'm not going to melt it at my office anymore because it is just a little bit strong. I have to keep turning my warmer off to make it so it's not so strong. So cashmere and corduroy. Pumpkin roll. This one's nice. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like basmati rice. And I got that from pumpkin chai as well. But that's just what I'm smelling right now. I haven't smelled that before this second. But right now I'm getting rice. Yeah. But overall, pumpkin roll, nice pumpkin scent. You definitely do smell pumpkin. You smell a little tiny bit of cinnamon. It is like a doughy pumpkin scent. Not overly spicy. If spice isn't your thing, you might still be okay with pumpkin roll. Snowberry. This one is nice. I like this scent because it is berry, and I do think I smell cranberry, but not just cranberry. So if you've smelled Tinselberry from the new collection, it is very much a sweet strawberry and cranberry and cinnamon. This one does not have that sweet berry note that that one does. This one is tart berry. Maybe a teeny tiny hint of pine in the back. It's really nice, really crisp, really tart, really fresh. I like Snowberry. This is exactly the kind of scent that I reach for in like mid to late November when I'm decorating for Christmas and everything, but it's not quite Christmas time yet. So I'm an early decorator. I'm not sure about you guys. When do you guys decorate? I tend to go for right after Remembrance Day, so anytime after November 11th here in Canada is fair game for me. Next we have Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. This one I really enjoy. This one I didn't in the sample, but in the bar I'm getting like almost a cream cheese note, and it's not in the notes. It's like butter, pecan, and like pumpkin and sugar and yellow cake. And I do get yellow cake and butter, but I also get a cream cheese note. And that would freak me out because I don't love cream cheese, but there is that cheese note in cinnamon buttercream as well. And on warm, that didn't come through at all for me. So I'm not too worried about this either. I really love the scent anyways, and I think it'll be fine on warm. So we'll keep you posted. Next I got Oh Boy. This one's mostly for my daughter's room. And it's like a very sweet, juicy, I want to say orange, maybe some kind of berry. It's just fruity, like sweet candy fruity. Kind of smells like fruit punch. I really like this one, but again, mostly for my daughter's room, and it's got Mickey Mouse, so she likes it. Next we have got Be Merry. This one is one of my favorite Scentsy Christmas holiday scents. It is cranberry, a little bit of tree, and it's just a nice, well-rounded, like I think most people would like this holiday type scent. Really nice, tart, fresh, just really festive, and I love this one. I have had this in years past, and it does do fine in my open concept. I really like this. Next, I got Homestead Holiday. And the packaging kind of reminds me of like Bath and Body Works gingham, like their bags. This one is, I think it's like fir, mandarin, and like clove. I definitely get clove. It is spicy and quite woodsy and very cold weather feeling to me. This one feels very December, January, probably more December. I really like this one. I think it's a nice evening close to the holiday type scent. Next, I got a bar of Winterberry Apple Tea. This one is nice. I think this one's going to warm really nicely. I can see, I haven't warmed it yet, but I can see this being the type of scent that kind of blooms when it's warm, because there's a lot going on in the bar on cold, and I think on warm it's going to bloom. Yeah, in the bar you get kind of a, you do get berry, but I couldn't tell you what kind of berry. And it does have kind of like a little bit of honeyness to it. It's nice. I like Winterberry Apple Tea. Tiny bit of cinnamon or something, but not overly spicy. In the sample, I got more spice than I'm getting in the bar. So if the sample scares you for spice, try the bar. Winterberry Apple Tea. Next, we have Cider Mill. And today I went ahead and got the Cider Mill cleaning bundle. So if you haven't already, head over to the Scentsy website. There are cleaning bundles up for grabs. They include a hand soap, a dish soap, and a counter clean in either Cider Mill or Autumn Road Trip. So I went ahead and got Cider Mill. This is just such a good all-purpose traditional fall scent. Yeah, pumpkin, cinnamon, delicious. A little bit of apple. It's fantastic, nicely done. Love Cider Mill. Vanilla mint. I love this one. It's vanilla, a little bit of citrus, and like a lot of mint, like peppermint. I love this one. It's mint, it's fresh, almost feels a tiny bit floral, but not overly so. It's just fresh and pretty. It almost feels a little bit feminine to me, even though mint is such a unisex scent. This one has a little something extra that makes it feel kind of pretty. So vanilla mint I really, really enjoy. Caramel apple Craze. This one's just straight up caramel apple. It's like mac apple, like a tart apple. I think they say it's red delicious and I disagree. Red delicious isn't very tart, and this has some tartness to it. And a nice creamy caramel scent, very creamy caramel. I really like this one, and I think this is going to perform really well. Next, I got Cedar Cider. This one feels, you definitely get cedar. Cedar, spice, I think apple. Yeah, this one's good. If cedar is iffy for you, careful with this one. This one does have a lot of cedar to it. Cedar can be hit or miss for me. Sometimes I get like hamster shavings from it, sometimes I don't. We'll see how this one warms, but overall, this is such a pretty scent for like October again. I really like this so far, so we'll see how it warms. This one also feels like it's going to change on warm, and we'll see if it's for the better or for the worse. I don't know yet. Here we have Squeeze the Day, and this is interesting because here is the first bar I think I've had where it's a traditional scent that we've had in lots of catalogs, Squeeze the Day, and it's the new packaging with the little shapes in the bottom of the clamshell. So that's good to know. Interesting. Squeeze the Day is just lemon cream. It's so nice, very fresh. I grabbed this just for when you need like a refreshing change from like all the spice and fall and winter scents. Sometimes it's just nice to have a bar of something like this on hand to just kind of cleanse your palate and just bring out some lemony freshness. Or if you've just done like a big clean of your kitchen and want to warm something very fresh, Squeeze the Day is a good one to just have on hand. So that's what I got this one for. Next, I got Silver Bells. Silver Bells has been a favorite of mine for years now. Before I even was in Scentsy, oh that's so good. Before I was even into Scentsy, I got this when I went to someone else's party. And it's like a favorite. I love this one. It's really unique. It's really clean and really unique. I would say it's wintry and not so much Christmassy. So it's just a nice all-purpose from like early November to right through the winter. It's a little bit of mint, but not a whole lot. It's sweet. It's a little tiny bit powdery. It's really pretty. And I love the light gray wax. It's just such a nicely done scent. Silver Bells, always popular. It's a good one. Next, I got Jeweled Pomegranate with the really nice, pretty dark wax. This one's really nice. Yeah, I like this one more than I thought I would. This is not as tart as some pomegranate scents, and it's not overly sweet either. It's got a little bit of tartness, but it's very deep. Like, this color is how it smells, like, if that makes any sense. If colors can be smells, it smells like this color. It's deep and juicy. Like, you know that palm juice you get, like the pomegranate juice, and it's like such a dark color in that little round container it comes in. It smells like that with just a little bit of spice, like mulling spices or something. I love this one. It kind of reminds me of like mulling spices and juicy pomegranate. Love this. It is available in body care too. I am excited to see how that plays out. I may want to get some of that as well. Next we have Autumn Road Trip, and again this is available in the cleaning kit right now while supplies last. This one's nice too. If you prefer more of an outdoorsy scent to like the traditional pumpkin spicy scents, go with Autumn Road Trip. This one feels like it would be very appropriate in like September on. It does smell like a little bit of fresh air and also like leaves that are still on the tree. So they've changed and they're colored now and they're kind of starting to die, but they're still on the tree and not spicy crunchy yet. Yeah, this is nice. Definitely some apple as well. It's a good one. Really nice. I think this will be nice on warm as well. Next we have Red Berry and Spruce. This was the tree scent I chose to start with for this year, because again, I sometimes have trouble with tree scents giving me headaches, but I thought this one seemed safe, and I think it will be. It is a spruce tree, but it is very much mellowed out by some berry notes. There is some like cranberry, like there is a tart berry here, but there's also a sweeter berry, but not as syrupy sweet as the berry and tinselberry. So it's nicely done. If you're looking for a mellower tree scent with just a little bit of tart berry to it, this one. I like that a lot. Next we got Bright Cider Life. I had not melted Bright Cider Life until this weekend. We had a very cool rainy day on Saturday. Again, the day I filmed this when it rained and I had to refilm it. I was melting this that day. So Bright Cider Life. I love this. It's so good. So, oh, I get like caramelized brown sugar and pumpkin and like dough. It's so delicious. Oh, so good. It's in the spice category, or is it in the fruity category? It's in a category that feels weird for me. I think it's in like the fruity category. This for me is just a bakery scent. Like, this is just straight up bakery. It's not overly spicy. It's definitely not fruity. It's a bakery scent. And on warm, the 4 cubes filled up my open concept for like a full 24 hours. Performed amazing. I love this one. I went ahead and ordered 2 more bars of this in my most recent order because I don't want to be without this. This is going to be probably my go-to scent for the fall season. So Bright Cider Life is my favorite so far. Next we got True Love Awaits, and I have got this melting in my Glisten warmer right here. I mostly got this from my daughter's room, and then I smelled it. It's like the best. It's so nice. It's like a tart, fruity floral. The floral is still very candyish. It feels kind of like candied rose or candied violet petals to me. Like I get like a sugared petals vibe to it. But the floral is very minute compared to like the candy fruit scent. I really like this. It feels very feminine, very pretty, very sweet. I like it a lot, and it's doing really well. Like, it's on day 2 in here and it's still smelling up the entire room. Granted, this isn't a huge room, but it's doing well. I think it'll be great in my daughter's room as well. I was gonna take this to work, but I think it's gonna be too strong for there. Again, I like the very low performing scents for work. This is nice. I haven't heard anyone really rave about this scent. Most people get it and they're either like, I didn't like it, or they're like, it was just okay. I really like this. I will put this in my club if it goes away. Yeah, this one's excellent. Really like True Love Awaits. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody had said, if you want like a younger version of Cloudberry Dreams, try True Love Awaits, and I would agree with that. If Cloudberry Dreams is nice, but you're not a big fan of the fairly heady rose note in here, True Love Awaits does not have that. It's a much more manageable floral. It's a good one. I also had a bar of 100 Acre Woods, but it is, I think, in my daughter's room right now. So that's a good one as well. It's a nice little, it smells like little kids' bedtime. It's a good one. It's powdery, a little bit lavendery, a little bit sweet. It's a nice fluffy little kid scent. So it's in her room. That is going to be her bar. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me. I am going to cut now to the portion of the video where I show you the other 2 warmers I got. So like I said, we talked about the Glisten warmer, and I'll now show you the palette warmer in my office at work and the Polar Panorama that is in my bedroom. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you in the next video. See you soon. Bye. So we're in my office, and here is my palette warmer all set up. And as you can see, the bottom is like a rose gold. And it's sort of a rosy tint down here and then gets more gray as you go up, but right now it's lit. And yeah, we've got a clear glass dish and the bulb inside. And I've just turned it back on, so I've got some cashmere and corduroy about to warm up in there. Okay, here we are in my bedroom, and on my nightstand here I have the Polar Panorama warmer. So as you can see, the dish on top here is quite a large dish. It does hold up to 5 cubes, and it's an element warmer. But look how pretty the northern lights are going around. I also really love these 2 layers of trees. So you have the black ones that are kind of painted on. Let me see if I can get it to focus again here. There we go. So you have the black ones at the bottom painted on, and then you also have the second layer of trees that are kind of inside the warmer. So it's kind of a shadow.